1962, long before he ran for president, long before he even ran for governor, Jimmy Carter of Plains, Georgia, made the decision to run for the Georgia State Senate. At that time, the power structure of Georgian politics was arrayed very powerfully against a young upstart from an obscure, tiny agricultural town. The electoral structure was such that each candidate carried a county, not the entire district. A voter in a small agricultural county was, in a sense, more powerful than someone voting in a city like Atlanta or Macon. It mirrored in many ways the Electoral College in the United States of America still today. When Jimmy Carter ran for the state senate, he met with hostility. During the years he served on the school board, for instance, he was a burr under the saddle of the local power structure, insisting that equality of opportunity be accorded black children in the school system, arguing for school integration, causing hostility on the part of many friends and neighbors, even some family members who would not speak to him. And on 2 occasions, his business was boycotted to such an extent that he considered leaving town and taking a job in the nuclear industry. But no, Jimmy Carter stuck it out. When voting day came, he discovered, not with great surprise, that people voted for his opponent who hadn't been around in years. One serviceman was serving in the Far East. One woman had moved to California. And a number of dead people had voted for his opponent. And so in his book he tells about seeking the wise counsel of a friend, a powerful attorney named Charlie Curbo. Charlie Curbo attacked this electoral system through the courts, and after a long battle, Jimmy Carter was proclaimed the winner of that election. It was the beginning of his political career, which was going to take him all the way to the White House. His book, Turning Point, details the racist and segregationist views of many of his friends and neighbors of the South in those days, and of his struggle to overcome those attitudes. It describes in detail the power structure that was arrayed against him, and that people who benefit from entrenched power do not give it up without a struggle. And yet Jimmy Carter prevailed. If you want to understand the history of Georgia politics, the conflict between a young man living up to his ideals and a structure unfortunately founded upon inequality and corruption and unfairness, then pick up President Jimmy Carter's book, Turning Point. Thank you.